Shalom. Greetings. Gnostic Generation. Gnostic Generation. You're probably thinking, well, what the heck is this video about? Well, let me start by saying this. I'm not interested about how many views I get on my YouTube. They are minimal. I do them for my own sanity. The Messiah said, from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So, retrospect mode, when you speak out, you reinforce what's in your heart. I'm not here to convert, I'm here to witness. Gnostic Generation. Have you ever studied Gnosticism? G-N-O. Interesting word, based on knowledge, okay? Gnosis in Greek. You see, the apostles, especially John, resisted this Gnostic influence that was coming into the body of disciples, especially a guy called Cerinthus, who John couldn't stomach. John wouldn't even bathe in the same bathtub area as Cerinthus. The Gnostics taught that everything in the world is evil, contradicting Genesis 3, where the Messiah, was it Genesis 2, I can't remember, the Father said everything was good. And the Gnostics like to put a spin on things, that no, the earth is bad, we're all bad, you're hedonistic, it's all spiritual. Let me ask you a question. If you were a Jew, Israelite, on the Sermon on the Mount in Matthew 5, and you heard the Messiah say, the Mashiach, the meek will possess the earth. In Hebrew he would have said that, not Greek. Okay, it's recorded in Greek in the Bible. If you were a kid there, listening to in Hebrew the Mashiach saying, the meek shall inherit the Olam Haba in Hebrew, would you have kind of rationalized that and say, well, that's kind of spiritually speaking? The Hebrew prophets spoke about the new earth. Read Isaiah 65 very carefully. You see, Satan wants to get you confused that there's no new earth, that you are going to float off with an immortal soul and play harps on a cloud in heaven. Get real, get down to earth, humble, humilis, Latin word for humble. Get down to earth. You weren't put here, neither was I put here, to float off to some heavenly realm. Acts chapter 1, when the Messiah, Mashiach, was ascending, and the men of Galilee, about 500, were staring to the sky, the angel said, men of Galilee, why are you staring to the sky? This same Messiah, Mashiach, will come back in the same way. And I don't think the angel spoke in Greek, by the way. He'll come back in the same way. The angel Gabriel said to Mary, he will be given, your son, the throne of David. Where's the throne of David? Where was it originally? On earth. Gnosticism generation. It pervades most of churchianity. You ask your pastor where you go when you die. I dare you. I dare you ask that question, and he'll give you the BS. Oh, well, you go to heaven, and babies go to heaven. Gnostic generation, it's pervaded the whole of the 2,000 years since the death of the apostles. The apostles believed in the Abrahamic faith, where Abraham was told by the Father, I will give you and your generation all the land you see around you. The meek shall possess the earth. Oh, let me spiritualize that. No, it doesn't really mean that, does it? Get real. Stop going into Greek crap. Look at it in the eyes of a child. Matthew 18, the Messiah said, unless you convert and become like little children, you will not enter the kingdom of heaven. Stop looking at these platonic, clever philosophers inspired by Satan, who are taking you from being down to earth into some ethereal zone. The Father took a long time preparing the earth with his marvellous animal creation, which we haven't really had a glimpse of, have we? And then he settled man on the earth, and he looked down and said, oh, this is very good, very good. Do you think the Father, because of one stupid angel, is going to say, oh, I'm going to zap the earth, I'll take you away to heaven? The Messiah spoke about the recreation, the regeneration of all things. Isaiah says, the Father speaking, I didn't make the earth for nothing, for simply nothing. I made it to be inhabited. If you possessed a house and you had bad tenants, you wouldn't destroy the house, would you? Get real. Gnostic Generation pervades the whole of so-called Christianity churches, making you believe that you're going to heaven and even your dog's in heaven. Bullshit. Bullshit. Man was made for the earth, and the earth for man. What else could you ask for more than living in a paradise earth? The akomene in Greek, olam haba in Hebrew, with your loved ones being resurrected. Glorious. The meek shall possess the earth. You try contradicting that. If you do, if you dare do that, contradict Matthew 5 verse 5, get away from me, you workers of lawlessness. Be blessed.